let's begin a new journey. Yes. I must have just clicked through and like looked at the classes or something.
Try again.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was not a real run.
This gloaming murk.
All right, and we're off. So yeah, some people have lamented the fact that there's no sort of central base of operations in Darkest Dungeon 2, you know, the town that you get to sort of feel like you're part of. And I get it. On the other hand, I do like the idea of this mobile thing. Had a different kind of vibe, which is kind of neat.
Adrift in this bituminous nightmare.
My lord, it is I, your most loyal Hellion from the Hamlet. Yeah, that's right, Shanix. Quick question. Will you be gone long? There are many eldritch horrors here and none of my companions are with me. Yeah, we haven't unlocked the Hellion yet. Come. Same narrator's voice is excellent.
The crossroads. Wait by the lantern's light, and welcome what help may come.
I think there needs to be some more voices as well that probably aren't all in there yet. I don't think there's quite as many prompts in combat from the narrator. It might be nice to have some more. All right. Well, speaking of Hellions, we do have the Hellion unlocked. All right, that's right. We unlocked the Hellion at the end of the last run that we did. So we have 5 different classes to choose from. It does feel like we should use the Hellion because we've just unlocked her, and it'll be nice to put her into action again. So we have to leave one of these out. We got the Hellion, the Men-at-Arms, the Highwayman, the Grave Robber, and the Plague Doctor, and we've got to leave one of them out. I don't think it's going to be the Plague Doctor. I think maybe if we bring the Hellion, maybe we don't bring the Man-at-Arms. Something like that. We'll see. What is the whiskey and chocolate? Hey, if it's Helco Mahuli, thank you very much for that. Burn the witch, kill the heretic. We'll see if we can kill a lot of cultists as well. Thank you very much for that, Helco. Oh yeah, hype to all the Northern Hemisphere people. A lot of us are going to be having the opportunity to perhaps see the Northern Lights this evening. If you haven't heard the news, there was a big solar flare a few days ago, and the entire Northern Hemisphere is looking to be lit up this evening. So if you are somewhere where there's no clouds, make sure to look up tonight. It's going to be very exciting. I just remember because Halko is Finnish, I think. Pretty sure I'm remembering that correctly. Hey, Fang! Thank you very much for that. Math teacher pun incoming. What do you get if you divide the circumference of a pumpkin by its diameter? Pumpkin pie! Oh, and thank you. Yeah, there's so many gift subs that came in today. I don't remember if I acknowledged Terja from 5 minutes ago with the 5 gift subs. Thank you very much for that. And just now, Tristal Mundo's gifted a sub as well. Thank you so much for that. We got the Heck Tray. They ought to have an alternative hero skins. Like, instead of Man-at-Arms, you can be Minotaurs. 100% clouds. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that. Man-at-Arms can de-stress pretty well. I mean, we could bring 2 frontliners, right? Because they can do all kinds of positional swaps and cool things like that.
And the horrors of
I've got to bring the Grave Robber just based on the hat. So we're gonna leave the Highwayman behind this time. And that's probably fine. Let's do some renaming. So first up for the Man-at-Arms is gonna be Banana Cabana. Hey. So if you haven't done it already, make sure you're in that hashtag name draw. Banana Cabana. I don't know if the Banana Cabana. We'll just put it all together. Banana Cabana. Banana Cabbage. There you go. Banana Cabana, the Man-at-Arms. Our Hellion is going to be Kibikia. 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 Kia. There you go, Kia. Welcome to the party. Our Grave Robber with her beautiful hat is going to be Jordak. Jordak the Grave Robber. And last, but certainly not least, our Plague Doctor is going to be a Reptile. All right. I hope everyone is prepared to die in a gruesome, gruesome way. Whiskey and Chocolate. Oh, is that just Fangs coming through now? Probably. I think with all the gift subs and everything like that, there's a little bit of a pop-up lag. So there you go. It sucks that this game has at the moment only one healer, and it's not even a good healer. Perhaps. Oh, that's right. I guess we can name the wagon once we're back on the main screen, right? I think so. So what do we have? You're devout and squeamish. Squeamish is interesting for our doctor. Why is there little ticky next to natural eye. See that? Why is that? And here too. Is it because these are always on? This one's kind of conditional, maybe? And this one isn't directly related to combat? Oh, it's a rare trait. Oh, interesting. All right, cool. Hey, Banana Cabana has just contributed to the Whiskey and Chocolate Fund to say, who's got 2 arms and is a banana? This guy. All right, let's go. Squeamish played doctor. Yep. What do we want to call our wagon? What do we want to call our wagon?
For denial has passed. You must face your failures, or be
Roach, the Roach Coach? The Roach Coach it is. It is. I did do a little bit of reading. Still, I'm mostly trying to go a little kind of spoilers free, but I want to confirm that these piles. Actually, I think these first ones don't give us anything. But once we're on the real run, I don't believe they generate anything bad. They're only just worth items, which is quite good. Ooh, playing cards. Okay, let's take everything, and then yeah, let's see what are trinkets. We got 2. Ablative. It's 20% fire resistance, and 2% more crit. Does anyone have lower burn resistance? Well, everyone's a 30 except for Reptile. Now, Jordak does have lower hit points out of everyone. Literally the lowest hit points. So maybe we give you Ablative. In terms of crit, I don't know if it terribly matters who gets the crit trinket. We probably want the crit on whoever's got, like, good high base damage. It could be Jordak, but the thing is the Hellion, historically, does have some very, very, very strong high damage attacks. So, I don't know. I think we'll split it. We'll give this trinket over here. 2% isn't the biggest thing. Oh yeah, we should take a look at the Hellion skills. That's a great point. So, oh yeah, and we do have combat items we should just give on to someone. It doesn't really matter who. Theoretically, I guess we'd want the combat items actually to be on the fastest characters, so that there's a chance to use it, like, at the start of a round. 4 and a 4. I don't know. Here. Because you can target anyone with it. It doesn't matter who holds the items, as long as we don't think they're going to die. But maybe it helps to have it on someone faster. Okay, so we got Wicked Hack, so use it from the first 2 places to hit the first 2. Iron Swan, you have to be out front to use it, and it only hits the person in the back. And interestingly enough, it doesn't, you know, it's so conditional. I would have almost expected slightly higher base numbers for that, but I suppose the fact that it can hit the thing at the back is helpful, but it's only going to matter in bigger groups. We probably have something that moves us forward. Barbaric, yup! So, it ignores stealth, hits the 2 people in the front. It buffs us with wind? Wind did. Oh, it wins us. We reduce our damage. So it wins us, but nerfs the other people's damage by 50%, I believe, is weak, and breaks their stealth. Alright. If it bleeds, so hit something and bleed it. Damage over time is always nice. And then toe-to-toe, which moves us forward. I gotta say, the Hellion's kit doesn't seem very enticing right out of the box. We got some whiskey and chocolate first from Jordak. Hey, Jordak! Happy you could join us in the game over here. I hope you have a good hat to wear. Take good care of the Grave Robber. I thought if anything I'd be a dwarf, but I'm happy to help you through these darkest non-dungeons. I mean, at least, you know, you're a bigger fish in a smaller pond over here, right? Only 4 of you in total. And Cool Man, hey, says, I'm the anti-robber, aka Santa. I gift spiced alcohol to everyone in the heavy fog. Puns, what does a tick and the Eiffel Tower have in common? They're both Paris sites. That's good, I hadn't heard that one before. Have you heard about the chocolate record player? It sounds pretty sweet. So yeah, to get back over here, I mean, yeah, really nothing terribly exciting. I suppose if we find ourselves in a situation where we do definitely want to snipe the person in the back, we could just make sure we're at the front. Here's the thing with Banana Cabana. Does Banana actually have to be in the front for anything? No, never. So what we should really do is we should have the Hellion in the frontmost situation in case we want to Iron Swan. go. So yeah, I don't think I'm concerned about the leaf piles in the starting area, because I don't think they're a thing that
Despite our
matters.
differences in age and position,
Plus, we're going to hit a bunch of them
we share
accidentally.
a keen fascination for archaeology, folklore.
They seem to have reduced the number of abilities to hit the back row overall in Darkest Dungeon 2. Okay, so that does make the Swan a little bit more important. Yeah, these decisions are both exactly the same, so it doesn't matter what we do. Oh yeah, it's a click and hold.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
Do the combat items refresh between battles? You have limited. They do not. We have a limited supply. So literally, we have one burn salve
The winds whip more
and
harshly
one
on the
stimulants.
far side of the brook.
It won't give me a crash course in this game. Well, it's like a turn-based combat thing. Well, you're about to see a fight right over here.
To do better.
With, like, all sorts of horror elements. Because, like, you can die. And there is, like, permadeath. If one of these characters die, they are dead. Okay, now that is really sucky. This positional change isn't terribly good. Okay, that's fine, actually, because Banana Command can Rampart to move forward again. So that actually is going to be just fine. So first up is Jordak. Could flash the daggers, which wouldn't be bad. The thing is, without being upgraded, the flashing daggers don't really do terribly efficient damage. They average 5 total damage, whereas the pick, for example, averages 5.5 total damage. I mean, it's pretty damn close. I guess the advantage is we probably do want to get the Widow killed as early as possible, because I think she's the one who horrors things. So it really is going to be quite important to take her down. So this will average 2.5 damage on her. It's probably better to just Poison Dart her, which is going to average 3 damage up front and potentially do the poison, which she's not terribly resistant to. So yeah, Zombie in the back just looking in the mirror. Yeah, I think her, like, she's got like, her horror-causing ability is something about reflection. Does the first hit 2 positions? The pick to the face can hit either one of the 2 positions. See, notice with the flashing dagger, see how they're linked? So it hits position 2 and 3, whereas pick to the face is not linked, so it hits 1 or 2. Same with the poison dart. It hits one of person in any position. At least you don't have the yips this time. June, a big fan of the flashing, but right now I think what we need to do is we need to try to burn her down as quickly as possible. Yeah, she does totally look in the mirror. The animation's a lot better. It is interesting these characters are all 3D, because they still look 2D hand-painted because of the shaders and various things like that, the textures and the shaders. But they are full 3D, and they do have, like, smoother animation than the last game, which is nice. I was reading, I think Ounce of Prevention, it turns out upgrading this is really important, because it actually, at the upgraded levels, it gives -1 stress. So it becomes amazing, although not terribly useful right now. I could Blinding Gas and give her blindness, which wouldn't be bad, because again, she does have the stress-causing ability. But it doesn't do any damage. Unfortunately, the Noxious Blast does do damage, but it can't hit the person in the back. And actually, these guys have 40% blight resistance, which means most of the damage to Noxious Blast isn't going to do anything. Should I just blind her? I mean, 20% of the time, she'll still resist it. And then, even when she doesn't resist it, the blind's only a 50% miss chance, so there's still a perfectly good chance she'll still land her bullshit. Now, I think I've got to just try to Noxious... blind her, make her move. Alright, we'll give it a try. Okay, she has been blinded. The fingers crossed that that does protect us from something. Alright. So... unfortunately, there's no one in the back position. So there's no Iron Swanning. I don't think the Yop's going to be useful over here, or necessarily toe-to-toe. I think we just Wicked Hack and we just pick someone, and that's all there is to it. So we're just going to hit one of these two. I don't know, I'll pick this one. Well, does Wicked Hack have a base miss chance? I didn't look to see like what the percentage to hit was. Kind of assume we've got the 100%. Oh, she was blinded? I didn't notice. Oh, when she's damaged, she can become blinded 15% of the time. Okay, I hadn't noticed that she become blinded. Yeah, actually, this will be quite good, because what I can do is I can knock back this one, and move her forward effectively, which opens her up to a lot more attacks, which is really nice. For example, a pick to the face. Got 5 HP. We only have to hit her for 3 more. I could hold the line. I don't think there's much sense. Wait, hold on. I don't remember hold the line. Moves you forward 3, shield, immobilize, and does damage. Although, no, I think the rampart was quite good because of the reshuffle. So now I'm just going to crush for maximum damage here. As I say, 100% chance to hit. Even if it rolls minimum, it's fine because she's going to die from her blight. We rolled minimum, but it's fine because she's going to die from her blight. She's not ever going to get her attack off, which is crazy. I don't think there's any reason to ounce prevention over here. We'll just Noxious Blast. I'm going to Noxious Blast this one. Although, you have... Okay, you don't have the death resistance. That's something new in Darkest Dungeon 2 that I'm not used to considering, is if they've got the death blow, the death whatever resistance thing. I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, these are blanked out, so they will just die, which is good. Ooh, crit! And the blight landed. That's quite good. Death's Door, thank you. It's really annoying when you think you're killing something and then it's like, ah, no, only kidding. All right, let's go over here. What do you got? So we only need to hit you for 5. Good. Okay, so this one's dead. And you moved forward. That's very convenient because you've opened yourself up to much more shit.
A slow dissection.
Okay, good battle overall. Very good battle. Oh yeah, we get the mastery point. Nice. GG easy. Exactly. No re.
There is so much worse in store.
All right. Driving the menu open gives you huge anxiety. Yeah, it's like texting and driving. It's fine.
Under
Right?
the mountain's unblinking gaze.
So, restore hit points. Our hit points are fine. Increase chance to spawn dodge token each turn until the next inn. That's crazy. Also, playing cards. We're going to use that. It doesn't lower stress, which is too bad. Who wants to play cards in our group? We're definitely going to use them. We're not going to save this stuff because the inns are a long way away. We definitely want to get them ready. Who should deal or should build a bit of a relationship? Because I'm assuming it would filter out anyone who had curmudgeon or kleptomania. Could be the people. You know what? We're gonna do your Jordak says they're gonna deal. All right, done. Wait. Oh! I thought it was pick 2 people. Okay. I wish I could go back and reread the tooltip. Every other thing I've seen for the in items was like pick 2 people to play together. I guess this is just everyone played. All right. Who do we ship? We got some whiskey and chocolate. Who's that? It's no one. Hey, no one. Thank you very much. So, are we playing the interactive Embark journey on the way to our new dwarven settlement? Seems about as goofy as Dwarf Fortress history. Yeah. That's a good point. Listed as party target. Okay. So, speed bag, we're going to use that. Yeah, because this is just every fight? It's crazy. Or maybe once it gets consumed, it goes away? I don't know. Like, the front targets are likely to get targeted by more. On the other hand, Jordak does have lower HP. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the speed bag on Jordak. I'll just fix the image of my former husband in mind. Okay. And then maybe Kia. Because Kia and Banana are both in the front line. Banana can self-shield and things like that. Kia's got some lower hit points for the front line. So we'll go ahead and give you that as well. All right. We don't need to use our bread. We do have the mastery points, so what we're going to do...
That you may stand just a little taller.
Holy shit, yeah, ounce of prevention. -1 stress. That is actually huge. We absolutely want to go and upgrade this, because now we can use this to bring down stress, which is going to be really good. The Wainwright over here, we will absolutely equip the Strongbox.
Carry you where you must go.
And that's that. And reduce cooldown from 3 to 2. Oh, that is actually really good. Okay. So again, one thing that's not obvious here, you really have to mouse over these tooltips to tell you, because this avoid the hoarder. So I was wondering about this last time. I wasn't sure what what the hoarder was. So the hoarder is just one of the encounters we can find. It's a shop on the way. Now the shop has more things in it than the inn does. Oh, speaking of, I should check the inn's shop over here. And I'm going to spend like all my money here.
Before the end.
Specifically on, well, maybe trinkets? No. Combat items then. Heals, cures blight, removes stealth. I don't know if I care about the removing stealth, but we'll grab the anti-venom.
Regrettably,
maybe the healing salve.
Acquisition.
Very large burn attack. F it. Let's do it. Okay. So yeah, so the hoarder has more stuff to buy than here. But on the other hand, it's pretty easy to avoid. We just choose a path that doesn't go through the hoarder. That should be okay. Hopefully it's not, we don't run into a question mark that turns out to be the hoarder. That would suck. Rewards a mastery point, which sounds really good. Grave Calling, we have to visit at least 3 academic studies, and we get a hope reward. Oh. This is just, we're just going to have 10% less death resist regardless over here, because there's Grave Calling running. Okay, well, both of the same. I think we go for over here. We go into the Foetor. We did the Tangle last time as well, like the city that we were in. So we're going to go to a different zone completely. Foetor? I don't know what this is supposed to be. We're going to go here. We're going to avoid the hoarder. We're going to get the mastery point. Done.
The tainted crop continues to spread its tendrils of rot and pestilence.
Yeah, the city was Sprawl, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, we can equip some more items here. There we go. Equip the antivenom. Embark. Journey onwards. Yeah, hope is what levels up your profile altogether and unlocks more characters and more items and stuff for future runs. Because here, the big difference here is in the original Darkest Dungeon, if you were to fail completely, I think that's the hoarder right there. Yeah, so we gotta dodge that guy. If you were to fail completely, like, you know, if you lose all your guys, you still go back to the city and stuff like that. Here, it's once you lose all your dudes, that's it. The run is completely over. So it's one of these sort of repeatable, progressive roguelikes more than the central base. So ultimately, what we have to do over here... Oh, I think they fixed the mouse scrolling, which had been weird before. That's cool. So what we need to do is we need to make sure to avoid this hoarder over here. The other thing is we did learn last time by finally reading some of the extra help text is that these broken roads have more of a likelihood of random encounters along the way, which can be good or bad because there are some rewards from it, but they can also weaken us quite a bit. So probably what we'll do is we'll try to mostly stick to the yellow roads. But for now, there's not much of a choice. I guess we could go middle if we want to take this road over here, but that's about it. Let's go.
When deliberation is exhausted,
oh yeah, actually,
trust your instincts.
No one has any opinions because they all look the same. Why has Jordak got an exclamation mark?
Onward, while there is still time.
Yeah. So we're going up the middle. Double tap. Come on. There you go. Giddy up. Everything's kind of squishy and disgusting here, so that's nice. Trying to run into as many things as possible. Hope we get some items out of it. Oh, the field hospital! Is this where we get rid of negative traits? Yeah, I hope there's no unscouted hoarders. That would be really annoying. So, we can just heal ourselves? Oh shit, if I'd saved money, we'd have been able to remove negative trait from someone. Damn! And then you do have the pharmacy. But yeah, we have no money because we just started. It's bad timing over here. It's really bad timing to hit this. What are you gonna do? Suppose we need the second opinion. Reptile all offended that we talked to some non-plague doctor. Imagine spending money to stop me from humming a tune. Banana, what kind of tune are you humming? What do you think's stuck in your character's head? Oh no, I'm seeing the stage though. Toss a coin to your Witcher. Baby shark! Do. That's terrible! Oh man! You like pina colada? Okay, you want help. Now, quite clearly, if we go with Reptile, these two will be pissed. If I go here, I don't see a blue glow around Reptile, but I feel like in the past, we've gotten negative moods from these things. Like, sometimes maybe the blue glow doesn't show up. Anyway, okay. So option number 1 costs them some torchlight, but gives us some relic, gives us some money. Option number 2 costs us the same amount of torchlight, gives us some food and treasure? Maybe it's a coach part? Since we're avoiding the hoarder, I'm not going to prioritize the relics for money. Oh, you can press Alt for info. What? What? Relic loot. Mixed loot. I'm going to go with mixed loot with the hope that maybe we get a trinket or more combat items. See? You went blue?
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
Amorous already? Oh my. Boxing gloves. Okay, 2 targets. The speed bag. And stale bread. So all in items. Well, that was quick. Banana Cabana and Kia. My God, I guess they're spending a lot of time in the back of the wagon. Ho, 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 ho. All right. So, over here... Yeah, we're going to want to hit this watchtower to get a reveal. It doesn't matter if we go down the middle or the right. I'll go down the right so I can't accidentally fuck up and take the wrong route, which leads us to the hoarder over here. There we go. Yeah, it's a dating game, is what this is, a dating sim. I've actually never played any of the dating sim games, and I really should. So we got a proper resistance encounter fight coming up here, okay? Oh, and we got a random encounter along the road as well.
Parasite. Opportunist.
Wagon suddenly shaking a lot more violently. Alright, big group of ruffians. Start first! Complete resist, good. A little bit of stress, bad. Pillager Crackshot, I think he does decent damage. I hate, again, one of the things I liked about the Darkest Dungeon 1 is after you've run into one of these guys before, when you mouse over, it does give you a list of their abilities, which I found to be pretty convenient. Okay, we definitely want to pile on to the Pillager Crackshot, if at all possible here. We'll probably use some blinds as well. So yeah, I think we'll use the Poison Dart to hit the back here. Yeah, only 10% blight resistance. We have to keep ahead of stress management. Yeah, I know. That's clearly going to be... Okay! 15% chance for this goddamn soft to trigger. And apparently it hits all the time. Alright, Anti-Venom, no point. Toe-to-Toad, not really what we're looking for. I think we're just looking for the Iron Swan here to nail the person in the back. Alright, we didn't miss. That's good. XCOM logic. Does Alt do anything when you hover over enemies? That's a good point. We're going to take a look at that. Ah, double stress. Apparently, no. It does zoom in on them, which is quite cool, but it still doesn't give us any more abilities. It doesn't give us any more information than just mousing over currently. I wonder if that's going to change. Now, we have to hit them for 1 more point of damage for this person to die. Like, on their next action. If we don't do anything, they will die ultimately, but it would be nice to prevent them from taking another action.